See what's going on next. A shot at the big time. That's what every entertainer, musical group, magician wants. Just one big break. The Detroit group Art in America is right on the verge.
This Detroit rock group is getting ready for perhaps their biggest concert to date. They've just flown back from a Chicago gig to play to a hometown crowd in the Motor City's rock and roll cathedral, Cobo Arena. They're called Art in America, and they're performing to promote a new album by the same name. Local musicians everywhere dream of coming this far.
It's a dream come true when I think about it before I fall asleep. But every other time of the day, you're so busy all the time that you don't really look back too much.
Chris Flynn is lead singer, guitarist, and songwriter for Art in America. He and his brother Dan, his sister Shoshone, and friend Jim Kua have been together for 5 years, sweating and struggling to perfect a new sound, melodic rock.
See how the other side will hide.
Basically, we practice 5 days a week like a normal job. We'll get together and practice for 6 hours, and I generally write music from I give myself 9 to 12 in the morning to write songs, and everyone else rehearses their own particular instruments.
In case you haven't noticed, a unique aspect of the group is Shoshone's $11,000 harp.
I was watching a Harpo Marx movie, and I just was very impressed by his harp playing abilities, and I really got into the sound of the instrument, and I just said, that's my instrument. One of the ways that we use this instrument is to create textures and different tonal qualities, and rather than have just strictly the Western sound, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that kind of scale, we want to bring in like pentatonic scales and really strange things that people are going to go, hey, what's that?
Aside from the harp, Art in America recently put together another hook, a glossy-looking music video produced right here in Detroit. It runs 2 to 3 times a day on cable television.
Art in America is different in my eyes, so welcome to new times.
It was a lot of fun. You find that you have to actually act as an actor does. It took about a day and a half of solid work. I mean, we got in at 12 and worked till 5 in the morning. And then the next day we got in and worked another 4 hours.
It helps expose that people see the harp. Nobody knows we have a harp, half the people out there. They see the harp, and they see that she's a cute harpist.
So we'll figure $10 a week. What do you need for strings?
Shoshone also needs to be a smart harpist. Despite over 100,000 albums sold since their first release in January, Art in America has to pinch pennies in order to pay for guitar strings. Their music is being played in every major American city, but they still book their own concerts and do their own road work.
You really have to pay your dues because there's going to be a lot of crap that you're going to go through before you can make any money. When you get signed and put out a record, you still won't make any money for years. You need one hit song that they'll hear, that the record companies will hear, to break the band wide open nationally. That's very important. People don't realize that.
I know that you're tired, Art in America.
That smash hit could come soon. In July, they will travel to London to work for 8 weeks on cutting another album, and then the fall should bring a national tour. They were signed to play Cobo last Sunday night by veteran concert promoter Gail Parento. She's predicting big success for them in the future.
The thing that's going to make them sustain and make them sell albums and tickets and have the longevity that's necessary is the music. I think it's the songs. I think the lyrics are like pop poetry. They're very, very good.
Sunday night, Detroiters also thought Art in America was very good.
Oh, they were really good. They had a lot of different instruments that bands don't usually use.
I really liked Art in America. They're very different. I liked the harpist. It was fun. It was different.
For the band, the Cobo concert seemed to make their struggle for success worthwhile.
I've always felt this group was going to make it. I always knew it because it was different. We've got something different in the band, and it just happens when we're on stage.
Art in America. different and